it's been a little second since we was in here talking cash shit with y'all with a drink in my hand. You can't hide it, friend.
I know. I'm gonna mute the mic.
Yeah, that's enough space for me to put some liquor in here. Mm-hmm. Today's alcohol is they're not paying us, so they don't get a sponsorship shout out. You know what your bottle shaped like. Send them motherfucking funds and you can have a shout out. Amen? Amen.
It's just different.
Yo, what's up? I know y'all listening to Jada and Evolving.
But we got
That's
a
our
message
girls.
for
We
you.
love them. We got a message for you, though. This is Lur from Late Night with Lur Lionel.
I'm Lionel.
Why didn't someone introduce me?
You gotta introduce yourself.
It's Samaj.
And
Stunt.
we will be in Atlanta on March 27th.
That's right.
If you are a Jada and Evolving supporter,
And we know you are.
and you know you are, pull up on us. It's going to be a
Pull up on the
great
boys.
time. We going to be high. I'm going to drink 6 tequila shots, be a stage, and before, and then 4 more
We're
after.
gonna jade and evolve
We're gonna
in Atlanta.
Straight like that.
We're gonna evolve and then get jaded.
Straight like that.
And then
Period.
evolve again.
I've been
Yeah.
jaded.
I'm
You
showing
gonna
up
do-
evolved.
You're gonna do this
Yeah.
at the LNL
And
show.
I'm
That's the
leaving
only place
jaded.
you could do
Period.
But look, get back to the episode with the girls. We love y'all. Peace.
Learn Lionel got a show on March 27th. I think by the time this episode come out, they will have gone. So you better have gotten your ticket. Yeah. You better have
that week.
You have better have gotten your ticket. Oh, so it hasn't happened yet.
It'll be the next day.
Okay, listen and hear me fucking good. You still got time to get your ticket.
Support our motherfucking
$29.32. Go support the guys.
Support our
Go
twins,
support
nigga.
Fine Ass Samaj. Go support Fine Ass Ish. Go support Rashawn. I can't call people fine. I can't call men. Go support the handsome.
Go support Fine Ass Rashawn.
The handsome
Because
people.
I'll say it.
Okay, the
I
handsome
can do it
brothers
for you.
and sisters of the Learn Lionel Fellowship
LNL
Church.
Network.
Okay, go support. They having Bible study Thursday, March 27th in Atlanta, Georgia. Hallelujah! Go get your ticket. It's a sermon being preached. Come on.
Is that it for church announcements?
I think so. Where we going? What we got going on next? Damn. It smells really sweet. Yeah, that's dangerous. When tequila smells very sweet like this, it's gone through a malt purification process. This was only $21. I should have known, and it's got a twist top on it. We might be in here fighting. It's gonna look like a Mexican bar fight in here. I don't like the fight. You know me. Once I start drinking, I start crying and telling people how much I'm proud of them and how much I love them.
Yes, get that to that.
That's how drunk I be.
Don't say nothing. Somebody gonna be like, her fat ass can't get over there.
Take your time. 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 Take your time, Deaconess Adams. Let them work through you. Let them work through you. Come on. Come on, because sometimes you just got to get, hey! Yes, amen. I can't. I'm going to send you the music to put at the top of this.
Shit.
The church music.
Yes, please.
When you first getting ready for like church to start.
Yes, please.
Because my God. Hey! Who? Because you bitches done pissed me off this week. And y'all know exactly who I'm talking about because she do this shit once a year.
Run up your block.
Once a year she do this shit. And she's back doing this shit again.
Before she starts doing that.
Because
thank
that's
you
my
for
cuss
coming
out
to
this week. Sorry.
Thank you for coming to another episode of Jaded and Evolving. I am one of your finest negresses, Natty.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode. I am your host, Big Mama. Sorry, I've already been drinking. We'll talk.
Yeah, you did have.
Yeah, I had a nice little tequila Rita. It was a real good time.
What makes it a Rita?
Girl, I don't know. It had cranberry juice in it.
What? Actually, no. Why is it called a tequila Rita when a margarita already has tequila in it? I'm so confused.
It was because it had like cranberry juice.
Is it extra?
And some more. I don't know. It was
They put
really,
juice in margaritas. That's what I'm saying.
But I think a basic margarita is just what, triple sec? Triple sec.
So it didn't
Not
have
triple
none of
sec.
the.
What is it called? Y'all know what the fuck is in a margarita, nonetheless. I don't know what made
That's
that
too
Rita.
smooth.
Yeah,
I still had a lot of juice. Don't even worry. Actually, no, because I feel
that was a good time.
That's like 2.5 shots.
I'll be taking this to Philly next weekend. This weekend coming up.
And I gotta get 2 bottles of that wine.
Okay.
Chassis asked for it. That's the only reason I'm getting it.
Absolutely. Y'all listen. It's come to
Life
my
is
attention.
moving fast.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
No,
Go
what's
ahead.
up? No, because we didn't even do that. First of all, we gotta get ourselves together. Today has been a day of we just going with the motherfucking flow. I got up at 10 o'clock today. That never happens, and I feel like everything just discombobulated. How you been, friend?
Life has been good, but also it's just like I've been having, oh shit, I'm an adult moments, and it's annoying, and just
What makes it annoying?
because I'm just like, shouldn't I know that already?
No.
Like, duh.
No,
And also,
you're not even 30 yet.
I
What the
know.
fuck you think you're supposed to know?
I keep seeing that pop up on my shit. Like, your 30s don't mean like
Girl,
30s matter, but they don't matter as much
30
as you.
makes you an 11-year-old adult.
It makes you realize you still don't know shit.
You don't know. No, I'm sorry, it makes you a 12-year-old adult. Because don't they say you're an adult when you 18? Yeah.
I count at 21 for real.
Okay, so if we count that, you a 9-year-old adult.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like as somebody who has turned 30, and it was a big, when I turned 28, you couldn't tell me that 30 wasn't going to be my year. I'm like, bitch, I'm going to be a millionaire before I'm 30. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. By the time 30 fully fucking set in, I was just like, not only am I probably the brokest I've ever been, right, when I was 30, it was just like everything started to kind of make sense that nothing made sense.
Yeah.
And so I kind of feel like that's probably where you are right now.
Yes, I'm feeling like, oh wow, this is adulting, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Well, the world is also falling apart around us in our economy.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you would wait until I'm
shit.
fucking 30 years old. Y'all could have did that shit.
No, but this is the perfect time for that. In my mind, knowing what I know, right? And I'm starting to have to give myself more grace because I still sometimes think of myself as financially ignorant.
Yes.
And I'm actually noticing that I know a lot. Or that it's not that hard to put two and two together when you really do the research. Mm-hmm. This is the perfect time to be broke, y'all.
Yeah.
This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to be broke. The people that are scrambling right now are the people that have put all of their money in investments. They've put all of their money into the equity of their homes. They've put all their money into these trusts with these astronomical interest rates. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sorry, not trusts, but these these CD accounts with all of these disgusting interest rates, and their money is being gambled with. And this is not a political platform at all, but politically speaking, this is the perfect time for you to be like, let me go take a look at my life. And where can I take the most risk right now?
What do I actually want to do?
What do I actually want to do? Where can I take the biggest risk that could reap the biggest reward that does not require a lot of money because I don't have it? Mm-hmm. That it's so okay, right? Put a couple dollars in an investment account, but put it where you see Nancy Pelosi putting her money.
Yeah.
Right?
Follow that Twitter page.
You want to follow the people that aren't saying anything right now
because they're fine.
Because everybody else is panicking. You want to go talk to the people that are like,
I'm
almost on fire. So.
I'm starting to really be more cognitive of the fact that when shit is really going down, the people that are okay are still going to be okay. Like, they've been okay through all this shit. When it's a problem when they start saying shit, and they don't ever say anything. But they don't ever say anything. They just keep moving. They might say a little peep, but you still gotta check their shit. So there's Twitter pages where people are following the trends of like billionaires, so that you too can get your shit off as well.
And you can do it without having to invest in anything. Just look at where there is focus right now. Where are there trends? Where are people putting their attention, and how can you get a little piece of that pie? How can you monetize a platform? Where can you make content? We talked last week where I said, everybody shouldn't be a content creator. I meant that shit, but maybe you could be a content producer. Maybe you could be a social media manager. Maybe you're good with data analytics and you can, help in that department. Maybe you're really good with money and you just don't have a lot of money, but you could benefit from managing somebody else's money integrally. There are so many things that you don't need a certification for. You don't need a degree. You don't need any of this shit. If you knew how many multi-billion-dollar corporations are being ran by people who don't have high school diplomas, you would be shocked.
Sick.
You would be shocked.
And there's a statistic out that says that people with higher degrees, it's harder for them to find jobs than
terrible.
People with just,
because you would have to pay those people
basis.
more. So that's why And
they'd rather like kind of pay you more over time than just pay you.
This is why it doesn't always benefit you to be the best. This is why sometimes you have to shut the fuck up about what you have the ability to do. And this is why being toxically ambitious is a problem. Because if you try to reach for the stars too far, too fast, you set yourself up to not have a future. Yeah. You don't have anything to grow towards. So it's really important that you pace your life out. It's really important that you say, like, I don't have to do this in 2 years. I don't have to do this tomorrow. I can do this in 10 years. This is a fair 5-year goal. And actually have fucking goals. Stop just impulsively trying to do shit all the fucking time. Like, it's not okay for you to keep changing your mind. It's okay for your mind to change, but it's not okay for every week you be like, well, I can do this.
Well,
I
this didn't work.
Yeah, no. That's not okay.
You ain't even give it enough time to work out.
That's not a smart risk. Make calculated risk. Mm-hmm. Stop being a motherfucking stupid big fucking dumbass. Yeah. My cuss out this week. Let me take a deep breath. Let me take a sip. Because I said I was coming down you bitches blocks and I meant it. She do this once a year. And I cussed you out, I feel like, at the top of the year. So it hasn't even been a full 3 months before you've managed to piss me off again. Miss B. Simone. Miss Bitch. You and your prisoner-loving sister. I cannot, for the life of me, understand why you continue to put yourself in the hot seat. And it bothers me so fucking much because I remember at a point where you actually had talent and you decided to go the talentless route. You decided to go with what you thought was funny because it got you talked about, when you don't recognize that all conversations about you aren't good conversations, i.e. why we're having this conversation right now, right? This parasocial conversation between you and I. I don't fuck with B. Simone. And at no point. I thought B. Simone was very talented. Remember, y'all, she used to be freestyling in the car. Mm-hmm. She wanted to do lip gloss. She wanted to do those things. That's when I really had respect for that bitch. And as of lately, it seems like the more you start to love God, the less you start to love yourself. And that's really starting to piss me off, B. Simone, because you've lost friends, genuine fucking friends, right? Somebody who was a real worshiper, right? If we're going to talk the Christian route, your co-host is a real God-fearing woman. And you can see how she has community and she has support. And it's you and, again, your prisoner-loving ass sister who don't love herself enough to the point where she keep dating these men who are never getting out of jail and who she has to keep divorcing because, yes, girl, if you look on her sister's profile, her sister is one of them ones where every fucking week she going to see a different nigga in jail. Now she do nails.
What could they possibly do for you?
Exactly. They can give her attention. And that's what both of them are. Attention-seeking hoes.
Too much.
And I don't understand.
Get a job.
Both are talented as fuck. Like, this is the thing that fucking blows me about specifically like these Christian mean girls, or like these ones who are constantly using God at the forefront of everything. This week, B, you pissed me off because what you decided to do was say that God delivered you from Ozempic. But at the same time, you had no problem selling workout courses and workout content,
making
to
it seem
people,
like that's the way that you lost weight,
and then had the nerve to turn around on your podcast, because I don't watch your podcast, but of course, you know, the streets is talking, and said that you were just preaching about how you were getting ready to get back on Ozempic at some point. You are a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite.
I literally just thought the other day, like, right when I feel bad for cussing this lady out, she does something else to make me be like, nope, and I'm gonna stand on what the fuck
That's
I said.
What I'm saying.
You weird ass bitch.
That's weird. That's so weird. Everything that she does is weird. We just talked about how people be getting shit done to their bodies, or they've been doing this stuff for so long, and then try to make workout guides and shit, and then you find out that they've actually been... That they got a vertical sleeve, or you've been on Ozempic, and... This is my thing, that there's nothing wrong with that, but why can't you make the weight loss guide for the bitch who had the sleeve?
It makes more sense.
A bitch who on Ozempic. Why don't y'all put, because this is the thing. And this is coming from somebody who works in marketing. This is coming from somebody who knows how to get to a bag. Listen to me. Authenticity is going to get you way fucking further than the shit that you're doing. And every time you have to come out, you don't even come out with an apology anymore because you've gotten so comfortable in being wrong that you don't even feel like you're wrong anymore. These women who are at the forefront of content creation, these women who are at the front of influencing and have these very large followings, if y'all would just be authentic about what the fuck you're doing behind closed doors, and nobody has to know all of your business, but you went from 365 pounds to 260 in 3 weeks. It's either crack or Ozempic. So why can't you just come out with an Ozempic workout plan? Why can't you come out with an Ozempic meal plan? Why can't you do that? Why can't you do that?
Because when you make the plans that you're making, and regular girlies like me are just like, oh shoot, okay, cool. She was bigger and got, smaller. Like, she's not just small working out. Cool. I'm gonna buy this guide. I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off when it don't work because I'm not in the same plan as you. And of course, everybody loses weight differently, but you have an upper advantage. You telling me to eat 5 grapes. You on Ozempic, you can't eat as much. You need to be for real
any fucking way because y'all ain't gonna have no motherfucking muscle mass. Y'all ain't even gonna be able to open up a bottle of water in about 3 fucking weeks because you don't do what the fuck you supposed to do any fucking way. But to sit up here and to say that God delivered you from anything, what God need to fucking deliver you from is this lying and deceitful tongue that you got lying in your motherfucking mouth. Every fucking day you get on the internet, start talking fucking crazy, and you don't even have a fucking leg to stand on. That's weird. That's insane.
I'm realizing that she does this shit right when people stop
talking about her. Yes.
Because again, that's like I said, right when I felt like, damn, it's bad. I feel kind of bad for cussing at her.
She just was on the sage and everything, and I don't need no sage, and I don't need. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
You need something.
Shut up. Can
you find yourself a boyfriend? Is that going to help?
No, because she was walking with my boyfriend. And then you had a whole situation with the baby and you was chasing him all around the fucking United States of America. At the end of the day, you're a weird bitch. You're love weird. Yourself. At the end of the day, you're a weird bitch. And you don't have to be weird. And I think that's the part that pissed me off the most is the fact that you actually are talented. You actually have the ability to do. You have the opportunity. Like, you have the opportunity. You have the platform. You have the platform, and all the fuck you have to do is to just be yourself. Nobody's telling you to humble yourself. Nobody's telling you to step down a peg. Nobody's even telling you to shut the fuck up in a sense where you don't have to talk anymore. It's just that you need to isolate yourself for a second so that you can really get to the nitty gritty of the fact that you don't like yourself and show somebody the authentic journey to you finding out who the fuck B Simone is. Do you know how much money you would make, bitch?
It's really the public display of low self-esteem
that's blowing me.
Like, people have low self-esteem and have like showed it in different ways, but you really still don't like yourself.
But
like,
then you start putting God on it, and it's that blasphemy shit that pisses me off. That's why I said I'm coming down you bitches' blocks, because all the fucking time somebody, oh my God, and then y'all like, oh, you shouldn't use God's name in vain. Bitch, you use God's name in vain every fucking time you get on the internet making a post about how God then delivered you from something when behind the scenes you're doing the same shit, if not worse.
You hate yourself.
Y'all bitches is some hypocrites, and I'll say it. You bitches is some hypocrites with a Bible, and y'all will do everything in y'all motherfucking power to get somebody to believe your basis of the word when whole time y'all bitches is some hypocrites. Y'all are adulterers. Y'all are bad mothers. You're bad body built before you go get the surgeries. You're ugly as fuck on the inside. Your hairlines are fucking uneven. Those are veneers in your fucking mouth. I would rather have teeth missing, hairline fucked up, working on myself as a person, and be able to authentically share that on a platform than to utilize my platform to use God's name in vain to be something that I'm not. I don't understand. Yeah. That's why I always say me cussing and being who the fuck I am gets me ahead in the prayer line before you bitches. I will always be able to skip the line before you hoes.
For sure.
Always. God will always pull me out of line to move against you bitches, because at the end of the day, y'all are not raw. Y'all are not cut from real cloth. You bitches are fake and phony. You bitches are dollar store napkins, and you're trying to come off as real fucking cloth. You bitches are gross. Get it together. You're nasty, and I don't like it.
Nasty, put some clothes on, I told you. Down, I told you.
Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Fuck them up.
There's the one no Happy Meal that's been around the block. You nasty girl. Nasty, put some clothes on, I told you. I actually, when was it Lionel and Lionel that played that on the show? That Destiny's Child song, and it was like, I did not know that song.
Yep.
That was my shit. Yeah. I don't know why, but I was just like, out of all the popular songs, Nasty Girl by Destiny's Child, my shit. Maybe because I was raised in a religious household, and I was like, you nasty bitches.
That's how you felt. That's how you felt.
But I'm just like, no, for real, like that's a bop. They is telling them girls, these niggas don't want no Happy Meal that's been around the block. You nasty bitch.
Period.
But I think they meant that in a way like they don't want to be with you forever. They just want you for a second.
Yeah. Because niggas are fucking
because they do like hoes. Niggas do like hoes. Like they gonna fuck you.
Niggas love hoes. Can I talk about that just for 1 second? I saw a guy on
Stop
TikTok
down talking on hoes
yesterday. Very handsome man, and that's what threw me. He was on live, and TikTok does
that's
this thing where
you?
if you ignore it, right, it'll still keep coming up on your page. Very handsome man, but he
said, well, you didn't say that you didn't want to see it ever again,
right?
So.
He was on TikTok live, and he was saying like, basically that like men were the prize, and he was also saying like how men don't want hoes.
Yes, they
do. I never went into the live because I'm triggered by shit like that. I hate those type of conversations. But just so that we're aware, because I know that our YouTube channel is like majority men. Let me be clear on something. We are very hoe positive over here. Okay, like we love the hoes.
I support women's rights and women's wrongs.
Listen, like you can do whatever the fuck you want over here as long as you be the best. It's when you start being a hypocrite is when we don't fuck with it. So like, let me make this clear: niggas love hoes. Don't ever stop hoeing. Okay, don't ever stop hoeing. It's gonna be a nigga out here who love your hoe ass. Okay, do not stop. Don't change who you are for the sake of any man. Now, if a man come into your life and he start leading you down the path of change and you decide that I trust him enough and I want to make these changes to my life because I see that it's beneficial for me, that's something different.
Then change who
but
you
girl,
are.
If he start trying to maneuver what the fuck you got going on, telling you dress different, all that type, and you ain't fucking with it.
You knew what you had when
girl,
you came over here.
Bitch, you knew I was a hoe when you met me. You better suck my ass. We ain't doing this. No. Keep hoeing, bitch. Keep hoeing. Fuck him and fuck you. If you got a problem with it,
keep home with high self-esteem. Don't hold just
you
because you feel like you want to be with
a hoe.
Just because you want like a man for a moment. Like no, you need to be like confident within yourself when you be hoeing. Because when you got low, because when you be trying to hoe with low self-esteem, it just fucks you up more. Because you like, damn, why this nigga don't want to
self-esteem? Use a prostitute.
Yes. No.
Because see, listen.
I don't feel like all prostitutes have low self-esteem.
Think about a real like the ones that I'm talking stereotypical prostitutes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like crack whore. Maybe I should use that word. Sorry, not prostitute, crack whore.
Yeah.
If you're hoeing with low self-esteem, you're a crack whore. But if you're hoeing with high self-esteem, use an escort. I don't make the rules.
And we love the word change.
I don't make the words. I enforce them. That's all that is.
Remember on TikTok that one girl was talking about this is how you get a man to buy your meal, and she just kept looking at the guy and shit. She was that was not escorting. That was giving slight crack whore. Because why you keep looking at that man? He's not.
You're not hoeing with high self-esteem.
He would have came over there and talked to you already. You're giving low self-esteem. It's exuding off of your body. That's why he didn't come over there. He probably was like, she's a good time, but fuck wrong with her eyes.
Yeah, she's a little special.
Like, sit over there, eat your meal, enjoy yourself. Niggas love to bother women. If you look like you're having a good time by yourself, they will come. Stop trying to do this like stare shit. Like, be in your fucking bubble. A nigga will want to come over and pop that shit just and pop that chair.
You minding your business. That nigga, he said, "What? She look happy? Let me come the fuck over there." They
love to bother a woman.
They live to bother us.
Some in a good way, some in a bad way.
Most in a bad way.
Bother me with a good time.
Come on, period. If you can't
not me specifically, I'm sorry. No, not me. Bother them with a good time.
If you can't afford the trip, don't go. It's not for your homegirls to have to fit your bill.
I didn't have the mental capacity to watch the whole thing. They've been calling the one girl a mean girl, but then other people are just like, no, she's not mean for saying what the fuck she said because all them bitches is weird.
I watched the episode of I watched the whole 13 part series, so you don't have to.
I
had to find one because you know me, I can't do all 50 parts of the series.
I still wasn't watching that. Even somebody else review.
Oh, she gave it in 2 minutes. I could watch that. She was real good about it.
I be speeding them shits up.
So there was this whole thing on TikTok. If you don't know about it, I'm not gonna sit here and explain it to you. But
the Aspen trip.
Yeah, there was some ladies. Women who basically know of each other but didn't really know each other all that well, went to Aspen. Aspen, out of all places,
like juice.
Same.
I gotta put it down.
They went to Aspen, and one of the girls that was on the trip, before the trip even happened, she had pulled out of the trip because her money was fucking funny. But then she decided to still go. She missed her plane. There were so many things that attributed to how you knew that this trip was not going to go over well. But, of course, there was a clip of them literally out in the street, and they were yelling at each other, and the clip goes fucking viral. And now every woman feels the need to explain herself. Now, you can go on TikTok, and you can find the full story, and you can figure out whose side you on. I don't give a fuck. What I'm going to tell you is this. If your friends are going on a trip, and this is coming from two people who are actually in a very large like friend group at this current moment who plan trips all the time. If you cannot afford to go on the trip, don't go. It's okay to miss out on things, right? That fear of missing out thing, I get it. There will be other trips.
Niggas is going on the trip in May.
Yeah,
I'm not going. I know I can't afford that.
And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. They're going to be posting pictures.
No more PTO days.
You know, niggas is going to be posting photos. They're going to be having videos. And that's okay.
I want them to have a great time.
They're going to have a great time. They're going to kick it. Just because you're not there doesn't mean that you're not their friend anymore. Doesn't mean that they sitting around having conversations about you. That's not what that shit means. It just means that niggas had to breed and you didn't. But it's not fair for you to go out of town. And then I can't stand when a person comes out of town and then they're the damper on the situation because they can't afford something. Like that blows me. Get the details of the trip before you even say that you're going. Like when we go out of town, for the most part, specifically when we're traveling with this group of friends, what we're doing is for the most part kind of like etched in stone. Or there's an understanding of, okay, like this might be the budget for the weekend, right? Like we start talking about things that we want to do as a unit. And then you have to start factoring in like your travel expenses, things that you might want to do on the side, all those different things. Do not get to a restaurant and be like, oh, I can't afford any of this.
You should have said something before.
You shouldn't have came.
That too.
You shouldn't have came. Like when we went to Tennessee, we broke off and did like our own things, but with things that we did together as a unit, niggas had bread for.
Yeah.
When we first met up in Charlotte, niggas had bread. Like I just don't understand how you go out of town with no money. Somebody did the math and they said that she had to have left her state with only like $150. $150 in Aspen is insane. I've never been to Aspen, but I'm nosy, so I started looking at like, girl, I don't fucking know. I started looking at like ski resorts and all those things. That shit is expensive as fuck. That is super fucking expensive. I think it's Colorado. Let me see.
For somewhere in Wisconsin.
Aspen. Colorado. Yeah, it's in Colorado.
Cause you look so good.
One night in a hotel was going to run you on average $300.
Man, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm looking at $207, $2,927, $468, $333, $1,884, $3,259, $224, and then $300. And these are like, that's for one night. That's March 18th through the 19th at several different areas. So to know that you left out of your state with $150 and you probably couldn't have even afforded a night at a hotel. Like, I think about it from a survival instincts thought process more than anything. It just seems dangerous to not have enough money to even get home.
Because what if I almost said bitches. What if those women were just like, this woman is getting on my nerves, and they allowed you to just get stuck there?
You know how people are petty.
People have done that shit before.
They waited damn near like the whole day. They flew in the morning because you missed your flight. She didn't get there till like 5 or 6 in the evening. It was still a 4-hour drive to their resort. They waited in town for her. Went and got food, went and did all those things.
You would have lost your $100 trying to drive into town if they would have left you.
It gets worse. She pulls up. She don't have money to eat. Like, they stopped and got like some church's chicken or something.
You don't have enough money for churches?
She didn't have enough money for shots at one point. She didn't have enough money for a lot of shit. And it's like, at the end of the day, I can understand if maybe, let's say if Natasha and I, this would never happen, but if Natasha and I were going out of town, let's say one of us didn't have the money, unless we came to the other person and been like, listen, friend, I know that, you know, like this was a great opportunity for us or whatever the case may be. I don't have the money. Unless one of us came and said, hey, I got you for the weekend. Yeah. There's no fucking way that we're going out of town. It's just not.
Why would I do that to myself?
What the fuck?
I'm fucking up my friend's time.
And my bread. You see what I'm saying? you would be fucking up your friend's money and your friend's bread if you did some shit like that. And then she wasn't being like modest about what she wanted either. Like if bitches was getting 1942 shots, she was getting 1942 shots.
Girl, you can't afford it. Get some Jose.
Get some house, get some real tequila. Like, act your wage. Okay, act your wage when you go out of town, and stop thinking that people are just gonna fit the bill for you because y'all somewhat cool. I really didn't like that. When I saw it, I just thought that it was kind of fucked up.
That is weird
because it can ruin a whole trip. I just don't think, if you don't have the bread, don't travel. Not in a group. And people will say like, I'm not missing out on an opportunity. You're making the opportunity crazy for everybody.
You're wilding.
It's not.
You
fair.
need to if the opportunity in general is for you, it will come back.
You, yeah.
This opportunity is probably, to be honest, a test to show if you even deserve to do shit like this.
Yep.
You need to understand where your pockets are and be able to, I don't want to say humble yourself, but just understand the reality of your finances and what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to be like, I can't make it this time. And then look at your finances and budget for the next trip. Now that you know the breakdown of everything, you see how much money you need to save, go ahead and start saving that money for the next time.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
Or
like,
my favorite, hustle your way into some bread. Like, all right, if you
right
know,
quick.
If you know, all right, we don't leave for another 3 weeks. What can you do within that 3 weeks time? Amazon Flex, DoorDash, Uber. You can maybe go find you a little cute part-time and then you get that third check. You feel me? Your first check, that third week right before y'all leave, man. It's so many ways to make bread. I never understood that. Jesus.
Why would you? You know me, I'm going to think about everybody else before myself at times. And I'm just like, why would you mess up everybody else's time? Like, these are supposed to be people that you actually care about. And you like, you fucking up shit.
Dumbass, inconsiderate.
I don't get it.
Smaller content creators making a name for themselves now. What do you think?
Yes, I have been seeing a lot of, when I think of a smaller content creator, it's literally somebody under like 10,000 followers, which when I thought about it, I was like, a stadium holds like 10,000.
They hold
like way more than that.
Think about like an arena, not even an arena. Think about like the Fillmore.
Okay, so that's like,
that's a couple
thousand people in there. So that's still a lot of people viewing your shit, but I have been seeing a lot of people like that are just like 5K and lower, like come up on my For You page, and they have great content, and they've been posting for a while, and I'm just like, I like this shit. Like, I'll follow you. I've been on an unfollow streak for a while, like just trying to get rid of shit where I'm just like, first of all, I don't see you. But then I look down your page and I'm like, you also haven't posted anything in a while. Let me unfollow you. Like, you haven't posted anything since 2023. Why
your content's ass?
Yeah, or it's changed drastically. Like, I followed this one girl for her workout stuff. Now she talking about religion. That's not why I came here. I followed you for your workout content. Like, shout out to you for finding God. But that's not what I came here for. Yeah. There are some Christian pages content creators that I follow, because I'm just like, you really are like giving a good word. Like, you didn't just come up out of here with that.
Especially
out of nowhere.
Prayers. Like, if they got like a quick prayer in the morning, I'm fucking with all of that.
I be sending you the DJ that be having the gospel going on TikTok. I'm like, yeah.
But
that's not what I came here for. But yes, I do feel like they've been popping up more and they've been doing their shit. And I'm just like, y'all are really inspiring. Like, I like this.
I like the ones where I'm starting to see more of a like a series, right? Like a day in the life of a 25-year. It's just relatable content. I love when the content is relatable. They house ain't perfect. They kids is running around in the background. You can hear them smoking in the voiceover. Like, that's my kind of content. I like that. I like to see people just kind of like living their life. I feel like the bigger your content gets, people feel the need to start getting like
changing up and stuff,
or getting like cute.
You gonna get what the fuck you get around
You know
here.
what I hate? And I used to love, but now it's starting to blow me. A day in the life. But the day in the life ain't nothing like. You went to fucking Bergdorf's first. Then you went and got a $4 million facial.
I could never.
Then you went and got a massage at 3:00 in the afternoon. I mean, it's like a random Tuesday. But like, when did you do any work?
Exactly. I like when they show the work part.
I like when they show me like they
There's
editing or something. Like once you start taking that shit out your content, I'm just like, what are you?
I'm not gonna lie. I follow this white girl, and she made content the way that I would have liked to make content. But I was like, yeah, I get it. She worked from home.
Yeah.
And she would show like, on my lunch break, I go to smoke. Like she's like, on my lunch break, I'm going out to this patio and I'm smoking. Then I come back in and I have a meeting. I have lunch. This regular shit.
Yep.
But now she's starting her own company. So I'm just like, oh shit. And it's still the same way. Like I sit in this bitch for 5 hours and work. And I'm just like, that's what I want to see. I want to see that you're still working regardless.
Yeah. I think when you once you take the relatability out of your content, I don't want to
Which
see it
is
anymore.
working. I want to see working bitches.
Yeah, I mean, you could be making way more money than me. It's just the fact that your ass is doing something.
You could
really
be an
just
entrepreneur and all that shit. You could work from home. I don't work from home. You could be an entrepreneur. I need to see what you're doing. Like, that's the point of content creation, right? Is to see, to be nosy.
At least I thought so.
I like seeing people work. I'd be like, what they be getting into?
Literally.
What? I got a video in my phone right now of somebody calling me on the walkie, and I'm just like my face says it all, and I'm just like, somebody gonna relate to this.
That's what I'm
somebody
saying.
gonna be like, nigga, I hate when they be
relatable
emailing
content.
me or calling me too.
I love
That's what
relatable
I want to
content.
see.
Make more relatable content. Not that over.
Like I went to Walmart and niggas was in Walmart. Cool.
Yeah. Or-
Yes, absolutely.
Like, even if you're doing like a get ready with me, don't have 11 bottles of Dove in the background, 9 things of fucking Tree Hut scrub. Like, what? Your shower don't. Why do you have all that? You need 1 bottle of body wash, 1 bar antibacterial soap and body scrub, some face wash. Like, show me some relatable
I need
shit.
to see people that haven't had sponsorships yet. Because then they won't have all that.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, and even if they're trying to get a sponsorship, they still just not doing
That's
the
a
absolute
lot.
fucking
They're not
most.
doing
Yeah.
it right.
I like it. I fuck with it. Bring back. If you have relatable
Bring back
content,
authentic.
comment down below. Send your channel information so that we can follow you and so that we can check out your relatable content. Because one thing we're going to do is support the authenticity. Okay? So post it because we want to see y'all.
Especially from my personal page.
Listen. Now,
You get a follow from that?
This I found out, and this... While I knew,
he that nigga brother.
yes, while I knew that it, of course, it was a bloodline.
Is that
thing.
the video that?
Why
Why do I feel
put
like-
the finger down? Her.
Now
yes.
we saw the same video
Yes.
today.
No, I've been saw it. I saw it
I
yesterday.
saw it just today on
Girl.
Twitter at that,
I saw it on TikTok, and I was like,
and she was running down that shit, and I
I
was
said,
like,
this makes perfect sense because his baby mama and the mother of his child, because I fuck with the mother of his child. The mother of his child said it, and it made so much sense. She been saying that this nigga was a weirdo, and I knew he was a weirdo, but it's the fact that all of the things that woman was saying in that video, I said, "Oh, nigga, you're a peak weirdo," and it's because you're light skinned. Sharonis Jackson,
and it's because it's the brother of Keke Palmer's
baby father.
and we saw that blow
he's
out.
a baby father. Keke Palmer is not a baby mother. She's a mom. But that nigga is a baby father because that's what he act like. And it's the fact that you are that fucking embarrassing to a woman that is so amazing that just don't sit right with me. Keke don't deserve that. Like, she didn't deserve the shit that happened between her and Trey Songz. Y'all keep doing Keke dirty, and that's why she gonna keep being blessed because y'all niggas is trifling as fuck. And
Same
stupid.
thing with Megan Thee Stallion.
Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion.
Bless
But
the women.
Sharonis Jackson, there was a video that just came out of his ex-girlfriend that was saying, like, put a finger down. If you've ever dealt with, like, a narcissistic man, you can look. If you don't know who Sharonis Jackson is, he played Dro on Insecure.
And on there, he looked like...
If you can't tell that he's a narcissist by just looking at him, I don't know what to tell you.
At all.
But for the longest time, his demons, like his skeletons, were just in a closet. So nobody knew that he would be love bombing women and then crying on a motherfucking phone until his daughter's mother, I think her name is Danielle, she played the bank teller on Insecure. They have a kid together in real life. Their daughter is gorgeous. The baby is so beautiful. And the mother is so super talented. I think Sharonis Jackson is super talented.
Yeah.
It's just the nigga is weird. We found out that he be love bombing. He don't understand, like, stop talking to me, basically. Stop calling me. Stop texting me. This motherfucker will email the fuck out of you, apparently.
He's abusive, like
He's
physically.
abusive, just like his brother, which it seems to be a lineage thing. I'm pretty sure their father is a bitch ass nigga because it's got to come from somewhere. Or maybe the granddaddy, because who knows if the father's even around. But it's just fucked up because he's another fine weirdo. Because when you look at Sharonis Jackson, he is literally the Chipotle bag of most women's dreams, right? He tall, he got some tattoos, he light skinned with that curly hair.
So I don't fuck with
You feel me? He just him. But now we finding out you're not even him for real. You're a weirdo.
Why you not him?
Damn. All you got to do is be big, fine, and light skinned. How hard is that? Why is it so hard to just be big and fine and light skinned?
I don't know.
Light skinned niggas can never do nothing right. Like, ever. They can't do every light skin. Well, except for Chris Brown. He can do nothing wrong. But nonetheless, he can do stuff wrong too. But none the fucking less. It just feel like every time you try to give a light skinned man a pass, they just do something fucking wrong. And it's just like, what is it with y'all?
Big, stupid.
Y'all is just big, stupid fucking dumbasses. Damn.
And I hate that for y'all, for real. Like, why y'all...
Cause
y'all look so like likable. Y'all seem likable at first, like, and that's the thing.
That's probably how they get you.
That's the thing. Like, y'all act really, 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 really nice. Like, and y'all are the main ones that's just like, not all men are like this. Not all.
You're right. Not all men aren't
and
like
I'm
this,
just like, okay,
but you are.
And then it's just like, yeah, that's why you're saying that publicly, because men that aren't like this don't have to, like, you know, take up for all the other men that are.
Fucking weirdos. Y'all fucking weird, man. Stop being weird.
Weird as fuck.
Recommendations this week. I'm gonna keep doing these until y'all tell me stop.
Yeah.
Duran Bernard's album.
Oopsie,
what?
My bad.
What?
Didn't mean to do that.
Yes. What? Ho. Yeah. What? Don't push.
Pennies.
Don't shove.
Ah.
I will take a nudge. What? That shit. Hey. Y'all better stop playing.
Pennies. Slide you to the side like pennies. Slide you to the side like pennies. Slide you to the side like pennies. Slide you to the side like
That shit go.
I have to see this man. I have to see this man. I know I'm gonna be in the back like, yeah.
That shit go. I just love his personality. I love who he is as a person.
He is so like animated.
When you think like of a black creative, that motherfucker.
He's giving Prince.
He's giving Prince,
and that's what I feel like. He's like, come correct when you come over here, because I would never do that shit to you. I am in my truth. I'm authentic.
I love him.
And this is all the fuck you get. What you see is what you get. Don't think that when you come over here, you think it's something different. No.
And he look like he got 10 pounds of dick in his pants, too.
He does have BDE.
Very much so.
Because he's so sure of himself in a good way. I know when people say that, they don't mean it in the most positive way. But, like, I mean that in, like, you are confident and I fucking love you.
I love it. I love everything about it. Bloom is such a good album. If you haven't listened to it, please go download it. Please go support him. So good. And make sure you watch his Tiny Desk. That Tiny Desk is so good. So good.
And when he's on
The Apartment, the DJs?
No, the Terrell Show.
Ah, yes.
Every episode. He's been on there like 3 times.
The goodness of marijuana. It makes me wanna choke. Period. I'm with it. The other recommendation was Adolescence on Netflix. I'm not done.
Yeah.
But this shit is so peculiar. Another one of those UK crime shows. It's about a 13-year-old boy that is arrested for murder of a girl at the school. But it has a really good backstory to it that I think that if your child is one of those kids that watches a lot of like Andrew Tate, watches a lot of like Fresh and Fit.
Why? First of all, why are you letting them watch that?
But see, that's the thing. A lot of parents don't watch what the fuck their kids are watching.
You're right.
So if you're noticing that the conversations that your child is having is very demeaning towards women, or if you're finding that the conversation that your daughters are having regarding men are very like, you know, geared to one side of, you know, like provision, having to have the Teslas and the Maseratis and all that shit. I do think that it is a really good show to watch because it does highlight how a lot of this plays on the teenage brain and how parents really don't be watching their motherfucking kids. It's based in the UK, but again, I do think that it's something it's just really good if you want to sit down with your teenager and watch it. The main character in the show is a 13-year-old boy, but I think that if your child is anywhere from like really like 11 to like 16, 17, I do think that it's a really good series to watch. I won't be watching it with my 8-year-old. I think that it's a little too serious for that, but it do go crazy. Like It's always gonna have some twists and some turns. They finded him on camera, but he swear up and down he didn't do it. The way he talking to the psychiatrist when she come, they're having very open conversations about sex and relationships. It is a really good show. It's a really good watch. I'm gonna finish it, and I think I'm actually gonna recommend it to a couple of my friends who I know are in like counseling and psychology, because I think it would be helpful for any of the teenagers that they have on their caseload, because it's conversations and shit that's happening amongst kids that people are not aware of. That's why I'm so thankful that me and my little sister have a really great relationship, because the shit that she be telling me, and even the shit that she's been through as of late, I'm just like, nigga, there's no reason why kids should be going through this. I'm so glad this is her last year of high school.
I guess I could suggest an anime. If you are just starting out and you like old school cartoon looking type shows, Cowboy Bebop. I'm going to suggest that every time. If you really love like jazzy music and stuff, Cowboy Bebop gonna do it for you every time. If you want to like just old school cartoonish looking like 80s, 70s type, Cowboy Bebop is the way to go. Also, I will suggest Full Metal Alchemist. That is my favorite. I read the manga in middle school, and that's kind of how I got into it. I have not finished it, to be honest. I took a break because I was like, this is heavy.
Yeah, but it's really good.
There's heavy moments, but there's some good shit.
It's really good. As somebody who grew up with a brother,
yeah,
good shit.
Those two are my go-tos. So recommendations / favorites.
Per you. We're getting to this main topic.
Hell yeah.
So I was looking again on TikTok, and then I started to kind of go through just what I'm currently experiencing in my life. I don't know if I've talked about it here on the podcast, but if you follow me on social media, you know that I've been doing the Psalms challenge since December of last year. And what I'm doing is I'm reading the whole book of Psalms in the Bible, because the book of Psalms is actually a 150 poems written by David. And if you know anything about the Bible, if you're going to do any research about it, take a look at David and what all David did, all David said, all who David hurt, all who David
He was
assaulted.
being a
David
common man.
He was being your typical fucking man. But every time something would happen because of him or what happened to him, he would go begging to God. Like, God, if you could just get me up out of this. God, why do they forsake me? God this, God that. And the way that God sat David in isolation is a very empowering thing. And so I've been sitting with myself in isolation. I do share the Psalms challenge with anybody who asks me for it. I will share the Apple link with you guys because it's in my note. But it's been very impactful for me because I ask myself a question after every Psalms that I read. I have a list of 150 questions. And one of the questions was asking me as of late was about humility, right? And being humble. But how am I being humble or am I being fearful? And is there a correlation between the two? And so I started looking at like what humble really means. And to know me, and this is something we've said on the show before, humble is not a word that's in my vocabulary. Humble is not something that I recommend to anybody. I actually got into an argument with a couple thousand people on social media about it as of recently. And the video continues to do numbers because people have a true issue with that word humble when it comes to the Bible. And my biggest takeaway from all of this is just, if God wasn't humble, what the fuck make you think that I'm supposed to be humble, right? And when I think about humility in general, humility is nothing but fear. Humility is you literally saying like, then, well, I guess I'm not good enough.
I'm always going to be lesser than.
Yeah, like humble literally means, because I put the definition in the note so that I could have it, is having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance.
And I know I'm important as fuck.
So there's no reason why I should ever put myself in a situation to be afraid of the outcome when I know my ability to perform.
Especially black women in general.
I feel like
the main y'all reason. Are important as hell. Like, I don't understand why y'all keep humbling yourselves amongst regular ass people. Like you said in your video, the only thing that you humble yourself in front of is God.
That's it.
Because of course we ask for help. We go to God when we have troubles. Like, there's a lot of people that will never know the issues that you go to God about. They don't need to.
Nope.
You know why? Because they're also imperfect human beings. You don't have to go to regular ass people. Sidebar. That's my issue with Christian TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't need to fucking know all the shit that you asked God about and how you got it. Like, I mean, it's cool.
Because you probably didn't even ask. You probably begged. You probably was on your knees in your prayer closet, crying, talking snot nose, ugly as a motherfucker.
And just like a birthday wish, you should keep them shits to yourself.
Hmm.
Like, there are certain things that you should keep to yourself. I'm not gonna, the prayers that you said people post on Instagram, yes, it's like common, like this helped me get throughout my day. I don't need to see you snot nose crying, praying to the Lord because you feel like you want to give up on life. I think those are very intimate things, and I think that you should keep that to yourself. Like, that shit bothers the fuck out of me.
How you managed to pull a camera out to do that? That's the part that gets me. It's just like, yeah, literally, like it's like
because the Lord.
And you look.
I don't think that he. I don't think that he, she, they, whatever God. You feel, the entity of God wanted you to do that. That's not the humility that he. The humility that God wants you to have is towards them and just coming and dropping your load.
And to be quite
dropping
honest
your
with
burdens.
I feel like you and God are really in direct correlation because we are descendants from God. Are we not? So
we have God
to be in representation of God in this human form, what the fuck makes you think that I'm gonna be humble? And this is coming from somebody who for a very long time was told to shut the fuck up, right? To be silenced. And I never did. Never did. Not once could you keep Christian quiet. Like, even there was a point in my life where I was so pussy that I would talk about you behind your back before I ever said it to your face. And at one point when things kept coming back to me, I was just like, well, then I might as well just stand on business from the jump, right? I might as well just say it in front of the person's face because it's getting back to them anyway. And it's done me wonders since then. There's no reason for me to walk around fearful in front of anybody when you bleed just like me.
I ain't no pussy.
You bleed just like me. And for some of you, I bleed more than you. So I just don't understand how me, out of all people, because I can't speak for nobody else, but me, out of all people, I can't imagine being so afraid of the outcome of life when God has already deemed me to be great. Like, I know that I'm meant to have a good life because I have the dreams, I have the manifestations. I see it. The opportunities present themselves. The DMs are always coming in. The collaborations are always happening. The followers are here. The community is being built. The family is supported. I'm loved. I have all that it is that I need. And even in the moments where my anxiety creeps in and tries to tell me that I don't have, my reality sets in to prove to me that I do. Yeah. So I don't understand how anybody could tell the next person to be humble. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it. Even when I tell somebody like, listen, bitch, you need to sit down for a second. I'm not telling you to sit down and shut the fuck up for forever, but you need to sit down again and isolate yourself to figure out where's the disconnect. I'm always telling people to pop their shit. I'll tell them, motherfucking crackhead, get your shit off.
Yeah.
Because that's you. I just don't understand when people try to make it seem like, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe bitch, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you're not built for it.
Out of your fear to be seen and to be authentic or to allow yourself to allow yourself to be in the moment and feel uncomfortable. That's your issue. But over here, life be uncomfortable all the time. But what we say the last time, we some happy hoes.
That's it. Life be uncomfortable. You think that when we go and do these podcast recordings, you think that when we go on stages, you think that when we come in here and record every week, right before we press that button to go out to you guys, we don't know how this shit is going to be received, but guess what? We don't care.
There have literally been times where I'm sitting in the moment and I'm looking at Christian like, it's just now setting in.
And there's nothing that you can do about it because you're already there.
I'm in it.
You're in it. When I be sending out emails about collaborations or DMs, shooting like, shot at people, I'm just like, and I close the case because I don't know.
Get it out.
But there's no way that I'm not going to ask. There's no way that I'm not going to try because that's how success happens. That's how people get to where they are, by just asking, by doing, by being. Do you honestly think that I'm going to let a bitch with no motion try to tell me how to have motion or how my motion should go? When you get some motion, then maybe you could tell me something. But until then, you can't tell me shit.
That's really what be bothering me, because it's just like, you could never sit up here and do what I'm doing.
You could never, bitch, I'm from West Baltimore. You could never humble me.
So why do you think that your opinion matters to me in this moment? I was authentic enough to post this to help somebody else because I know that there are other people that's going through the same shit and somebody could use it. And even if you can't, I thought it was a good video.
And there are people who get in people's comment sections and talk shit all
and
the
do
motherfucking
rah
time.
rah.
But
And it's
you
just
would
like,
you would never pull a camera out in public.
don't you have something better to do?
You would never pull a camera out in public. You would never put a camera up and make an encouraging word. You would never. When I posted my first video on Instagram, there were so many people that was trying to tell me like, girl, social media, like, it don't have no money in it, blah, blah, blah. And I listened to it for a long fucking time. Do you know how far I could be if I actually put that shit to the side and just did what the fuck I was supposed to do?
For you.
And
it don't have no money in it for you. Because you don't even want to try.
So it's just, don't let people humble you into a position. Don't humble yourself into a position of just being like, oh, there's not much that we can do about this. Oh, I'm sorry. It just doesn't feel like you can actually, like, put yourself in this situation. I just don't think, bitch, you don't think. That's the problem. You trying to think for me. Stop trying to think for me, bitch, and think for you. And think about how you too far in my motherfucking business. Back up, ho. Back the fuck up, you humble bitch.
If you thought for yourself, you would be way further than you are right now, but instead you're busy over here telling somebody what they should and shouldn't do. Maybe if you took that fucking advice, you would be further along.
Imagine.
Maybe you shouldn't do that.
Maybe you should.
Actually, yes. If you weren't so worried about telling people what they should and shouldn't do and went against your own advice and just did something better with your fucking time, you would be well ahead.
Maybe if you went and got a hobby. Maybe if you went and posted your content.
You hobbyless bitch.
But you do what the fuck you want. Go to hell in all actuality.
You weirdo.
That's my biggest thing. Why the fuck would I want to be humble when I could be great? That's so crazy. We talked last week about just getting a hobby, doing things other than, worrying about the weight of the world or what everybody else got going on. But
because life going life.
Again, that reminder, we've been exposed to so much. We have
in a short amount of time. We
are tired, right? We want the relationships. We want the money. We want these different things. That does not come by being humble. No. You want the man, girl, that don't come by being humble. You want the job, that do not come by being humble. You want the fat ass, that does not come by being humble. No humble bitch got a fat ass, but I promise you, there's not a fat ass, there is not a bitch out here.
They be coming through with that big ass booty.
They confident behind closed doors. And it's a lot of bad bitches out here. And you know what? You can
tell the difference between the ones without confidence and the ones
I'm going to end with this. It's a lot of bad bitches out here who don't pop their shit for the sake of y'all and not for the sake of them. Because you have talked them into believing that they weren't beautiful. You talked them into believing that their body was too grown. You talked them into thinking that they didn't look good because their proportions is different, baby. I don't give a fuck what the world tell you, bitch. You look good.
The fuck good.
You look the fuck good. Pop that shit. Pop that booty. Pop that belly. Pop them titties. Pop all that shit. Don't let nobody try to humble you for how you look. Don't let nobody try to humble you for how you talk. Glorilla, they tried to humble Glorilla when she first came out because she said music. And now she making money and she on tour. They tried to humble Megan because she shake that ass all the time. They tried to humble Cardi because of her nose. They tried to humble Suki Hunter because she was popping her pussy on the internet. They tried to humble Sexy Red because they said that she was unintelligent. They tried to humble the motherfucking City Girls because they said that JT was a felon and Carisha was a motherfucking hoe. They tried to humble all these women. And the only reason why I'm using them as the prime example is because do you see what happens when people try to project on you and you project back? Where you like, listen, I'm going to show you a hoe. I'm going to show you a felon, bitch. I'm going to show you a booty shake hoe. I'm going to show you a big bitch.
I'm going to do it even harder.
I'm going to go hard. When the world tries to humble you, go harder. Okay? Don't let the world try to tell you that you got to be anything else other than great, baby. Because you look the fuck good. And if you need two bitches that come over here and look the fuck good, but you come right over here and sit your ass right here on this couch. And we're going to look good together. Yes. If you want to be a guest on the show, if you have questions, if you have other things, send your information to jadainvolving@gmail.com because we want to get up with y'all. Yes. We're going to be in Philly next week. We want to smoke with y'all. So
it'll be past that.
It will. Oh my God, it will.
This is not next week's episode.
Damn.
This is.
But we will have gone to Philly.
No, because you.
It's okay. We will have gone to Philly and we will have smoked. So where's the next place we're smoking?
Mm-hmm. Tell us where
New
you
York
at.
City?
Tell us where you at.
Could it be you?
I would like that.
Could it be you?
Tell us.
Baltimore, Maryland. Could it be you?
We can stay home.
DC. It might never be. It could be you. DC, it could be you.
Maybe not because I said fuck the DMV. I don't know. I feel like they like that. They like when a bitch is just like, you know what? Yeah,
It's okay. Y'all like when we rude to y'all.
Weirdos.
Rude. Y'all like when you rude, TDU, period.
Weirdos.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming to another episode. Affirmation for the people. Girl, you looks the fuck good.
And
Bitch.
keep looking the fuck good. Don't humble yourself for nobody except for the Lord.
I love you, Pookie Poo.